On the last part, Gohan fights Frieza in Goku's stead, his power in his base form surpassing Goku's by a significant margin. Yet, he is still struggling against Frieza's overwhelming strength. Despite landing solid blows, Gohan is pushed back by Frieza's precise and deadly attacks. Goku, who was determined to protect his son, desperately endures the pain in his body as he walks slowly towards Gohan and Frieza. With every step, Goku's resolve strengthens despite his bad injuries. Meanwhile, Gohan's initial momentum fades and Frieza gains more and more ground. Goku watches in anguish as Frieza targets Gohan with a deadly blast. In a selfless act, Goku takes the hit for Gohan, collapsing as Gohan witnesses in shock. Fueled by anger and grief, Gohan unleashes his true power, tapping into his limitless potential and transforming into the first legendary Super Saiyan in over 1,000 years. Vegeta recognizes the legendary transformation, an expression of shock etched onto his face. With resolve, Gohan channels his energy into a decisive attack, preparing to end Frieza right here and then. Will Gohan be able to defeat Frieza, or will Frieza make a spectacular comeback? Well, these are questions we will answer today on Dragon Ball Z. With a primal roar, Gohan charges up a powerful Kamehameha, the energy crackling around him as he focuses his intent solely on bringing an end to Frieza's reign of terror. With unwavering resolve, Gohan releases the attack, the blast hurtling towards Frieza with unstoppable force. As the Kamehameha connects with Frieza, Gohan doesn't hesitate. In a swift moment, he propels himself forward, flying through Frieza with a speed born of determination and grief. Landing on the other side of Frieza, Gohan watches as the tyrant's expression morphs from disbelief to sheer terror. In a blinding flash of light, Frieza is consumed by the immense power of Gohan's attack. There is nothing left of the once mighty tyrant, as the explosion engulfs him completely, leaving nothing but ash in its wake. Gohan stands amidst the aftermath, his chest heaving with exertion and his heart heavy with the weight of loss and victory. As the dust settles from the intense battle, Gohan's golden aura fades and he slowly returns to his normal state, the immense power he wielded dissipating with the defeat of Frieza. With a heavy heart, he makes his way over to his father's side, his concern evident as he checks on Goku's condition. Meanwhile, Krillin wastes no time, flying swiftly towards Goku with a senzu bean in hand. With a sense of urgency, he arrives at Goku's side, relieved to find that Goku is still barely clinging on to life. With trembling hands, Gohan feeds Goku the senzu bean. Feeling his healing energy course through him, Goku's strength returns. He jumps up and down, his movements still somewhat sluggish, but filled with renewed vigor. He embraces Gohan tightly, pride evident in his voice as he expresses his admiration for his son's bravery and strength. Gohan returns the embrace, his heart swelling with gratitude and love for his father. With the battle won and their injuries tended to, the group prepares to return to Earth. However, Vegeta and Raditz opt to remain behind, determined to tie up loose ends and bring about positive change within the remnants of the Frieza force. With a solemn farewell, Goku and the others depart, leaving behind a changed landscape on Frieza's planet and hopeful prospects for the future. Before Goku leaves, Vegeta passes Goku a communication device, telling Goku that unfortunately there was still one major loose end left that needed to be taken care of as soon as possible, and Vegeta begrudgingly admits that it was likely they needed Goku and his son's help. Goku nods as the Z Fighters take their leave. The next year was a peaceful one for the Z Fighters as they take a much needed break after the intense training and fighting that they had in order to defeat Frieza. Goku, was ever intrigued by the golden head form that Vegeta called a Super Saiyan, as he enthusiastically asked Gohan to tap into it again so he could see it up close. However, following that decisive battle, Gohan found himself unable to tap into the Super Saiyan form again. The memory of his transformation was fraught with conflicting emotions. The exhilarating power, the sense of invincibility, but also the arrogance and sadistic tendencies that bubbled beneath the surface. Gohan struggled to control these emotions during his brief stint as a Super Saiyan, barely keeping them in check. As a result, fear crept into his psyche, hindering his ability to access that level of power once more. The thought of losing control and succumbing to those darker impulses terrified him, creating a mental block that prevented Gohan from fully embracing the Super Saiyan transformation. Despite his immense potential, Gohan's internal struggle kept him from tapping into the depths of his true power, leaving him to grapple with his limitations and the weight of his emotions. During the year of peace that followed, Vegeta and Raditz worked tirelessly to reform the remnants of Frieza's army. With their new leadership, the soldiers found new purpose and direction, channeling their energies into constructive pursuits rather than destructive ones. Under Vegeta's guidance, they embraced a new philosophy of strength, tempered with honor and respect, transforming the once feared Frieza Force into a formidable ally for the cause of peace. However, this newfound stability was short-lived, when King Cold, Frieza's father, emerged to reclaim control of the Empire. Despite their best efforts, Vegeta and Raditz were no match for King Cold's overwhelming power. With the full might of the Frieza Force once again under his command, King Cold prepared to lead a devastating assault on Earth, determined to assert his dominance and crush any resistance in his path. Amidst the chaos and destruction caused by King Cold's invasion, Vegeta manages to establish a brief communication link with Goku using the makeshift device they had passed to Goku earlier. With explosions echoing in the background, Vegeta's urgent voice crackles through the transmission as he relays the dire situation to Goku. He warns Goku of King Cold's arrival and the imminent threat to their home planet. However, the connection quickly cuts off, leaving Goku worried. However, knowing King Cold's strength from Vegeta firsthand, Goku knew that going there as he was now would prove futile. What he had to do for now was focus on helping Gohan once again tap into the Super Saiyan transformation, and hopefully in doing so, Goku would also attain it himself as well. The Frieza Planet 79 home base was an 18-day trip from Earth, and just as Vegeta had foresaw, King Cold's ship arrived in the Earth atmosphere just 20 days after Vegeta had contacted Goku. Goku grimaces as he detects King Cold's immense key signature. In fact, it was on a level that was quite a bit higher than Frieza's. King Cold, knowing that his son had been defeated in 1-1 combat, decided to train his own body a little to secure his victory. Now King Cold's power stood at a massive 600 million, 5 times higher than Frieza was. Despite his immense power, Goku hesitates to rely solely on Gohan for this fight, recognizing that his son is still just a child and not inherently a warrior like himself. While Gohan has demonstrated incredible potential and strength, Goku understands that the weight of responsibility that comes with being a fighter. He knows that Gohan's true calling lies elsewhere, and that he's reluctant to burden his son with the demands of battle. Thus, Goku resolves to face the formidable adversary all on his own, without relying on Gohan's assistance. Goku's sense of responsibility as a father outweighs his desire for additional firepower, and he believes in his own ability to confront King Cold head-on. With unwavering determination, Goku sets out to confront the looming threat that is King Cold. So, will Goku be able to defeat King Cold by himself, or will the role of protecting Earth once again lie on Gohan's shoulders? Well, these are questions we'll answer in the next part on Dragon Ball Z.